To Caroline!
To Caroline.
To Caroline.
Okay.
We're gonna say that's Caroline's house. Very small house.
Where'd my guy go?
I don't know. Where'd you put your guy?
Your guy was up dancing near the fire and you got upset about it.
So you
Moved
moved him.
somewhere else. Well, no,
Oh yeah, I'm on my boat.
You do not get ambushed on the way to Caroline's house, so that's
That's good.
lucky for everyone.
Were you expecting this?
I'll go ahead and...
I told you, bandits!
Bandits.
A slender woman in her 50s in a nice dress opens the door.
These
Hey,
guys
Caroline.
are new in town,
They're new
and
in-
they're looking for information.
Sure. Well, welcome to Pugaton. It's nice to have you here. How can I assist you?
So I'll show her my icon. I'm looking for some information about this emblem.
What kind of information?
Just trying to find out. I know of which deity this is of, but I was wondering if there's anybody I can talk to who actually knows about this religion.
I want to talk to the sheriff.
I believe she's out of town.
Yeah.
I heard she's with Vincent, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Where might that out of town place be?
A secret.
Awesome.
Why don't you ask about that guy?
ask her.
Oh yeah,
Hi.
my guy. Looking for information on a gentleman by the name of Bloodshot.
I've heard of him. What are you looking for?
His whereabouts.
I don't know anything personally, but chances are you're better off looking in more likely locations like Silvercrest or Goldport or any of the larger
How
towns
far away
like
is
that.
Silvercrest from here?
Oh, Silvercrest is only a day's ride south from here. It's a fishing city.
We could make that pretty quickly.
You might want to check the board in the tavern, see if there are any job vacancies if you're
There's a
looking for
board
anything like
there.
that.
Excellent. Thank you very much for your time.
Certainly.
So how long would you need in order to get your things together?
Done.
In the spirit of chasing profit, I'm told that there is a board back at the tavern.
It's a job board. You've never seen it.
There's a board there with jobs on it.
What?
Coin to be made.
Thank you very much. I guess we're gonna go to this job board.
Yeah,
Well, best of luck.
I don't
to
know
you.
what that is. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to this job board.
I'm gonna go
Look
ahead
at
and
that.
start wandering, since they're
Yeah.
afraid of jobs.
You wandering to the tavern?
To the tavern.
Okay. You get there successfully.
All right. Anything on the job board?
Let's see. Beatrice is looking for a fourth for their pinochle game.
Okay.
Yes. That brings her away.
Exemplary.
Francis needs help rebuilding a fence.
Okay.
Looks like there is a missing persons poster.
Well.
What does the missing person look like? Is it a kid or just like a cow?
A young lady named Henrietta McAllister.
Okay.
That is all on the bulletin board right now.
Okay. So I'll ask the bartender: Is there anything fantastic about Henrietta McAllister? How long has she been missing?
2-3 days now.
Any leads?
I know the sheriff looked into it. She couldn't find anything. Last I heard, she just disappeared in the middle of the night. Her father doesn't know where she went. Nobody knows anything. She was just there. And
It's a
now she
weird
isn't.
time for the sheriff to take a sabbatical.
Okay, we'll talk to them about it. They might know some information about Henrietta McAllister as well. Did you know anything about her? Was she engaged or?
No, she spent most of her time on the farm. I know she didn't come into town much. She helped out around. Well, it's an orchard, an apple orchard, not far from here.
Okay.
You guys have seen her around a couple of times. She's this nice, sweet young girl. Not much to say about her.
Was there anything of interest in the surrounding area?
Not really. I think they built this town out here because there wasn't much going on here. Of course, that was a few decades ago, but I don't think anything has come up since then. As soon as he's done saying that, the doors fly open and a young man storms in. He says, "Adventure! Who's looking for adventure? I have adventure for all of you involved. Huh? Anyone?
You're looking for adventure.
Are you looking for adventure? I have it.
Is this the pain kind of adventure?
Oh, if you're successful, you'll have a grand prize.
How
You were saying the
dangerous.
same thing
Oh,
about his
quite.
adventure.
Oh.
Of what?
Very dangerous.
Over in the red jungle, there is a beast named Old Greasy.
I'm gonna do a.
That was my nickname when I was a kid, by the way.
Oh. I did not pass that insight
Really?
check.
Yeah, I'm in.
What does
we
he
got
look
a
like?
missing
The
person.
man
in
seems
there,
entirely
so-
genuine.
This is a strange day.
It's bound to get weirder, that's for sure.
I hope
Old
Old
Greasy has
Greasy.
been hunting people in the red jungle for years, and no one's been able to catch him. Everyone that comes back empty-handed or dead. So, the people of Tiger Mark have organized a hunt where they're sending as many groups of hunters in as possible to take down Old Greasy. And whoever succeeds gets a magical map.
That does
Wait,
what?
hold on.
All right. So
Magical
got my-
things.
Uh-huh.
So that just got
The
interesting.
jewels that he's wearing, are they worth a lot? Like, are they real jewels?
I'm starting to get a good feeling
Make
about
a
you.
perception check.
I think we're on similar
Oh,
wavelengths.
I didn't know.
Probably. They look
no,
nice.
like I rolled a 0.
Oh, well, I don't think you can do that.
You just
Well,
had a
I rolled a 1, and my perception is -1.
Okay.
Oh my god!
You are so distracted by all the rest of him, you can't even get a good look at the jewels.
So what you're saying is,
Just
if
a
we
fan.
go and we get ourselves Old Greasy,
Hmm.
we get a magic map,
A magical map,
and this map leads us to other magic things.
maybe.
Well, I like magic map anyways.
Yeah,
Right.
the map is magic.
Maybe it's good
it's
enough
old
for
Even
me.
if it doesn't, even if it's like lame magic. I mean, we
So
can
we're
still sell this.
We're all in
magic
accordance.
map.
We're just gonna leave that lady missing and then go out to this
I don't
guy.
want to leave the lady missing, but what if the magic map knows where she's at?
Wait. Why don't we break
That would
into
just be a
her
little too
house and
convenient.
see if we can find clues first? And if they lead us towards the red jungle, we can do 2 things.
Why
at
can't we do
once.
both?
There we go. I
Why
like
can't we
that
do
plan.
both?
But I need to know, Old Greasy, is this a person? Is this a...
It's a beast. It's a
What kind of
great
beast?
and dangerous beast. That is.
Is it a magical beast?
Perhaps.
Oh my god! If it's a bunny.
There's a lot of perhaps.
By the way, who are you?
Yes, who are you?
I'm glad you asked.
Says Adam.
Says the DM. Thank
My
you for asking
name
who.
is Claude Tupker.
Sounds pretentious.
I didn't name myself. I do the best with what I have.
It looks like you're doing very well for yourself.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I am a crier for the town of Tiger Mark. I spread their news to all who might hear it. And you are my last stop along the way. I have this poster, and he produces a poster seemingly out of nowhere, that I was going to put on the tavern board to attract hunters and adventurers.
Doesn't do a good job. That job board.
You have to look
Good
at
thing
it.
you found it.
You have to look at it.
Well, that's a not impressive poster. Did you draw that yourself?
Yes.
Okay. It's very good. It's a very good
He
poster.
sets it on the bar.
Okay. Is there a time limit?
The hunt begins in 5 days.
Oh, so we have 5 days to find the
Time.
missing girl and then start the hunt. If we
Yeah,
want
we
to do
can
the
totally
hunt.
do this.
We can do this. We got this.
So are we still going to Silvercrest?
No.
Well,
We're
we
doing
probably
this.
have to get to Silvercrest to get to Tiger Mark.
Well, you can
We
sail
came from
past
that area.
Silvercrest. If you had a boat, you could sail past Silvercrest, straight to Tiger
Got a
Mark, and
boat.
make it there in 3 days.
3 days.
So we've got 2 days. to
2
spare.
days here, 3 days, and we're cutting it close at that. So we really want to try to find this girl in 1 day.
Yeah.
Well, as fast as possible to find her.
We have
I think, if nothing else, for her own sake.
Yes.
Like,
Right, no, for her sake.
Yes, it's
Yes.
not our thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so who do we see when we get to Tiger Mark?
There will be a registration representative there to assist you.
Fantastic, thank you.
Fantastic!
All right, let's go
Thank
find
you
his
for your
house.
interest.
Let's go see the dad.
Is their house on
Assuming
this
she has
board?
a dad.
No.
Okay.
No, their house is not on this board.
All right.
Wait.
Hold on real quick, guys. I'm going to go tell my employer that I'll probably be gone.
You have an employer?
Yeah, he has said
I
he
told
has
you I have a job. I
missed
work at the
it.
general
Sorry,
store.
sorry.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, I
hard
mean, if
to
you
tell
need a
what
discount
you
on
were actually telling
grain,
the
I'm
truth
your
about.
man. I'm going to go to general store. I don't know. Is it open?
Yeah.
It's right there.
Boom.
Yeah.
The owner's working it since you're not.
There's
Alright.
a delivery in front.
Hey, how's it going?
Good?
Good. Good news. There's some adventure my way. Usually, I'd like to give a 2 weeks notice. Usually, just it kind of happened real fast, like right now. So I would not. I don't know how long I'll be going on vacation, but let's call it a long vacation. As in, I may not be back.
Okay, well, I don't know how I'm going to replace you.
Well,
You've been invaluable. Your hard work has been commendable.
look, let's not.
Like
let's
questions
just stop right
instead of
now.
statements.
All the feels are just coming out. And I
Yeah.
don't think we need to do that.
No. We
This
don't.
feels very disingenuous. You guys should just say bye.
I walk out. That was hard. Let's go talk to Dad.
Let's do it.
There you go. You get there.
You knock,
Magically
on,
appear.
you knock on his roof.
It's not far away. But you get there and you knock. We're going to say door. We're
Okay.
going to say you knock on his door.
All right.
And older man that you know to be the father in question
Okay.
opens the door.
looking for information about your missing daughter.
Have you found anything?
Not yet. We wanted to get some information from you. Maybe your last whereabouts, so we can have a starting point. Anything you feel like could be valuable. We really want to get her back for you.
If you think you can help, certainly. I'll take you to her room. She had gone to sleep last I saw her. So he leads you upstairs to a bedroom.
I'm sorry, sir. What's your name?
Sal.
So we're gonna do everything in our power to get your daughter back.
Thank you.
As long as it doesn't take longer than 2 days.
No. I'm gonna do a perception check within the room at this point.
Go for it.
Say 21.
Yeah, there is a, you find a hidden compartment in one of her drawers. Desk drawers, not pants.
That would be draws, sir.
Okay, so you did a perception.
And there is a small book inside.
Can I look at the book?
It is not invisible.
20.
Can I look at it and
I
try
like
and find
put
out
up-
more information?
You said
Go for
a
it.
book or a
Is
fork?
that
Book.
Okay. I'm gonna do
Perception.
an arcana
Okay.
on this book,
Okay.
and then
17.
what else is?
It is clearly a journal.
Can I read the book?
It isn't common.
That means
I hand you the book. Like I don't want to read lady personal thoughts. Sounds good.
It is a young lady's diary.
I do
She is
not want-
consuming it.
Does she mention any people, boyfriends, strange events, strange items, magical witches?
She seems.
Sucking
No,
eye.
she talks about her friends a lot. She
Weird
seems
beasts.
to have had a crush on the bartender.
Of course she did.
He's the only other guy in town.
Pretty much. She does make a note of that at some point.
I'm asking you, is my name in there anywhere?
It is not.
No.
She written several times that she would one day like to visit the markets of Tiger Mark to see all the exotic goods that they have.
Can I use Arcana
I've learned a few
To
things.
do what?
to sense magic or see if there's
I was gonna,
magic?
yeah. That's what
I'll tell you what. Make an Arcana roll, and I'll tell you if
24?
you do not see anything that is even remotely magical in this room.
There's no obvious signs of like a break-in or like a bed sheet tossed out the window for a rope or anything that
No.
we're not looking at.
That would have been good to look at first. Although,
Just to
if her
cover all
dad
our bases.
Like
missed
we're
that,
stepping over like a broken bed and
like hanging out the window,
hanging out the window.
her dad's like, "Oh, nothing weird at all."
Footmarks, footprints.
Yeah. Oh no, it says I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Alright, there's no goodbye note, there's no trail of blood leading out the window.
Should we question the bartender on our way out?
Nope.
Let's question the bartender, and also, who was the last person she spoke of, like that
Her
she talked to?
friends.
Which friend specifically?
Jenna.
Do we know Jenna from town?
You saw her around as much as him.
So we know who she is if she would walk down the street.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go track Jenna down and talk to her. Maybe you guys go back to the tavern, talk to the barkeep.
Sorry, Jenna and also Roberta. Those are her two friends.
We do that.
We're trying to.
Who are you going? You going to the bar? Or is that what
They're
it is?
going to
going
the
to
bar.
the bar.
We're gonna go talk to
To the ladies.
Jenna and Roberta. Not
Unless
Sorry.
Roberta is a man, I'm not gonna.
Okay. Let's see. Roberta is not home.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know her very well, so you don't really know where she'd be, but she's not where you know she lives. Jenna is at home. We'll get to you in a second.
Okay.
You're going to the bar.
Yes.
Okay.
Look, talk to the barkeep.
Okay.
How you doing?
Still good.
I'm glad to hear that. So, have you spoken to Henrietta in a while?
I don't think I've seen her in maybe a week or so.
A week or so. What did you guys talk about the last time you saw her?
No, we don't really talk. She comes in, orders some food every now and then.
So, if anybody were to say want to get out of this town and head somewhere else on foot, not by ship, I'm assuming
Silvercrest would be the only real place that a person might want to go.
Are there any caves nearby, or
There's occasional coves in the shore, but nothing more than that.
Now, do you have very many ships that pass through here?
Here, no.
Okay.
Here's out of the way.
thank you very much for your time.
Now, where does Jenna and
Yeah.
Roberta live? So we gotta meet up with the other folks.
Over there.
In that area.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll go over there. We'll head towards Jenna's.
Okay. You are at Jenna's.
Alright.
Door. Young girl answers, maybe 16-ish.
You're Jenna, right?
Yeah?
You're friends with Henrietta?
Yeah.
We were looking into her disappearance. We were wondering if you knew anything or.
She
Just
never
disappeared.
saw her after she went missing. We didn't have any specific plans to show up, but anywhere. But she just wasn't around after that.
When was the last time you saw her?
A few days ago, we had lunch.
So if you were to pick the top 5 most attractive single men in this, I hear the bartender might be number 1.
Starts closing the door.
But it closed 2, right? 3?
Closes.
Way to go.
Hey guys.
And they show up.
Oh, hey!
What's
You
that?
just ruined the interview.
I didn't ruin the interview. You got all your questions done, and I had my personal question I wanted to ask.
Yeah, but those are personal questions. Not anything else.
After business was
We
done.
got nothing.
Well, it seems like the barkeep legitimately doesn't really know her, and I believe he actually didn't do anything to her, so I don't think he was involved.
Her friend says she's the most normal girl ever, and didn't hook up with
Well, here's
her.
a
Knock on
thought.
the door again.
After
Sorry to
a moment,
bother
she
you.
opens it up again.
Hey, when was the last time you saw Roberta?
Last night?
Was she acting strange?
No.
Do you know where she would be this time of day?
She's, I think, babysitting the Evans kid.
Do I know where that is?
Vincent Evans is a school teacher. He has a grandson that lives in the area. So
Okay.
you know where that would be.
Thank you. Sorry to bother.
Sure.
So here's a thought. We have 2 reasons to be in
Tiger Mark.
Tiger Mark. Here's the thing. Most people, aside from me apparently, don't come in here through boats very often. So the next available city for that is Silver
Crest.
So
she's not
let's
missing.
follow up on this
we don't
lead.
know.
We don't know.
And then we have 2 options. We're going to beeline it to our destination or make a pit stop in Silvercrest.
I definitely think we should check out Silvercrest.
Oh yeah, I think at this point Silvercrest is gonna have to be a stop if we find no other leads.
So let's go check out, what's her name? Roberta?
Roberta.
Let's go
At the
check
babysitter
that
shop.
out first.
Okay. So where do you guys go?
To the house where the Evans house.
Okay,
Evans'
to
house.
the Evans' house.
Yeah.
All right. You get there.
I do not have high hopes for this.
There's no answer.
Bang, 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 bang!
It makes a weird sound when you do that. So
Still
weird.
no answer.
I want to check around back.
Alright. I wanna
Look through maybe some windows. Oh.
Nice.
That is 24. Looking for some windows, maybe some.
You find some windows.
I'm looking. Okay.
You find all the
Was
windows.
that a window check?
Yes, I was window checking. No, I'm looking for signs of maybe struggle or leaving soon.
So paranoid.
Doors, windows, looking through windows.
Right, got it.
I'm just at them.
You look through the windows. You check the jambs of the doors. Nothing's out of place.
What
Are
else
there
is-
any lights on? Are there
Yeah.
people inside?
No one inside. There's a couple of lamps lit, but
Is it a 1-story house or a 2-story house?
2.
Maybe you should try this one.
Okay. And I turn into a rat.
Mm-hmm.
Do what?
Oh,
He turns into a small rat.
about
I just
that.
go. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that without warning you guys.
You climb right up.
So I climb right up there. I'm gonna look through some windows up there.
Mhm. And you see the inside of a house.
Okay.
It looks like a nice house.
Cool.
Go inside! Let us in!
Squeak. So
Just
I'm gonna look for an
those
opening in the
sarcastic
window. I
sweet
can just
Sweet.
walk through.
One of the windows is slightly open. You're
Okay.
able to just walk right on in.
Squeak. Anybody in here?
No, nobody in.
Nobody in. Okay. And go to the front door.
Okay,
And kung fu back into a human form.
sure.
Open up the door.
When you do this, you take 7 points of cold damage. There's
You
little
like-
icicles
Gotta
hanging
check.
from the
And just
windows and
like
shit.
every time, I forget to check. I thought you usually check the doors. You usually check for.
You were on the inside. Maybe you could have disarmed it before you did it, huh?
I am curious as to what's inside this house.
I'm gonna look around for the baby's room.
Okay.
Because
It's
she's supposed to
not
be
a-
watching a baby.
It's not a baby. It's a. You've seen him a couple times.
Oh.
He's like 10.
Oh,
10 years
okay.
old. There is a room that the door is wide open, and it looks like it's full of all sorts of crazy shit. Jars of things, weapons, earrings, robes, trinkets, necklaces, all sorts of crazy jazz.
Arcana.
Sure.
17.
Pretty much all of this looks magical. I will also say a lot of it looks jostled around, and some of it looks like it's probably missing.
This is Vincent's house?
This is also Vincent's house.
So Vincent's a wizard, used to be an adventurer. I bet this is some of his old adventuring stuff.
Some of it's gone.
And I mentioned, and it looks like someone's gone through it, and something is missing.
Can I look around and see if there's anything, like, it looks like it's specifically missing? Like, the shape of a book on a table isn't in the dust or something like that.
Make a perception check.
18?
Yeah, there's a lot of dust in this room. It looks like there is a book missing. Looks like one of the hangers is empty. And the rest of it's jostled around. You can't really make it out.
Now, the items that we see thrown about, does it look like somebody who didn't know what they were looking for, or was it like a person looking for a specific thing?
It's hard to say. It looks more like someone might have just been rummaging around.
This is the same Vincent that's with Ella.
Oh, snap. Oh, dear.
That means we
Ella's
should
on
break into her
vacation.
office and find out where they are.
Yeah.
Who called it?
Let's
I
do
did.
it. Let's do it.
Because now we're going to interrupt their honeymoon thing, their romantic
I don't know
getaway.
if it's a
Or
honeymoon.
We don't know what it
snapping her
is.
head off.
I don't know, I'm just guessing.
Why do you have to take all that stuff for a honeymoon? I mean, if you're into that kind of stuff, that's fine by me. But
We also need now figure out where the grandson is, and we need to figure out where Roberta,
I'm saying all three of those chillins are probably in this.
and Henrietta.
Most
So
likely
now we
the same
have
thing.
3 people we have to account for,
3
and
youngins missing.
all right, well, let's do that.
Unless the kids were like, these things look neat, and they got themselves into magical trouble.
See, my other
not
problem
knowing
is,
they're
what if
playing
like
with.
what if Vincent and Ella decide they're gonna take some of their old magic-y stuff with them on their getaway? I don't know what weirdo things these adventurers might do.
I like the idea that you first had go check it
Me
out
too,
there.
honestly. Yeah.
That's a quicker.
All right,
move.
more breaking and entering.
All right. Let's go to Ella's house.
Because
Or to her
honestly,
office.
she won't
Office or
shut up
house?
about it
What
until we
is
just
what
do
is
it,
his
so.
condition like at this point in time?
Oh,
Injured?
he's thawed now. I mean, he's
No.
clearly injured.
I'm
Yeah,
still
but-
injured. I'm not. Yeah.
All right, healed. I actually say that out loud.
Okay, great.
That was kind of weird.
Are
The
you
healing
just
surge and regen.
Yeah,
So
that
if
makes
you-
Oh, no,
if
I
you
do a
roll-
heal. I get a healing surge roll of
Sorry,
1d6 and tell me how much that is.
roll
Yes.
anything.
4.
Cool. I mean,
Yeah,
the healing
you're
surge
back.
put me back up to full anyways, but he can heal us. He can heal. I love healers.
And I pull up my arm, and you see a thing where I'm cleaving on somebody. Said, "I don't think he knows where I came from."
That was weird.
Wow.
I didn't see that on the ship.
Wow.
Still wasn't sure about the pirate guy, but.
I have a tattoo.
Why do you guys
See
keep
my
saying
tattoo?
pirate?
Is it a funky octopus thing?
No. It's actually it's a rat. You know, like where you have like the dragons that wrap around and stuff. Instead of that,
Yeah.
it's a rat wrapped around and holding a beer.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was really worried where
Like-
that was going.
I know. That's the worst gesture I could have done.
Or best.
Oh, thanks.
So you're going to Ella's
Dallas.
office?
Her office or her house?
Okay. As you're leaving the Evans estate, there you hear a voice and say, "Terrace, Terrace, hey, Terrace!" And it is Roberta. She is running towards you. She has her skirt lifted up. She's running. Not all the way up, just, so she doesn't trip.
Over here.
Over, she's not flashing you. Just, like
Is she also
like
16?
ladies who wear
Is she
skirts,
scared or is she just whispering?
panicked.
I hold out my arms to her. She runs towards me.
She stops before she gets to your arms.
Oh.
I'm glad I found you. There is a situation I could use your help with.
Okay.
If you're okay with
Yes.
that. Do you happen to know any bards?
Him.
I sing
Hey.
beautifully.
Hey.
But
You
is this
see my-
regarding the kid and the magic stuff?
Yes, you know about that?
Yes, we know everything. It's better if you just tell us what happened.
If you know everything, why do I need to?
Because you need to tell us.
Okay. Well, Sean took a lot of his granddad's stuff while he was gone, rummaged through his stuff, and now he's in his treehouse and he's demanding your presence.
Mine?
Yes. He wants to challenge you to an evil wizard's duel. And he wants a bard there to chronicle the battle.
Okay, let's go to the treehouse.
Okay, great.
Does these things happen often?
Not since you guys walked into the bar, and then some guy comes out like, "Oh, get the grizzly
We
beast,
told you. Adventure.
Commander Greasy." I don't know his name, but then
Commander
after that,
Greasy
then
Butt.
some kid gets magic voodoo stuff and wants to.
I don't know.
He wants to do stuff in the treehouse.
Not far outside of town in the woods, there is a treehouse. There is a small thunderstorm overhead of the treehouse.
Oh goodness.
What's his name, Sean?
Around the treehouse, there are about a dozen animated stuffed animals walking around, along with one imp who seems to be playing with one of the teddy bears.
Oh lord.
This isn't.
And there is a 10-year-old boy standing on top of the treehouse in a oversized wizard's robe and an enormous pointy hat, awaiting your arrival.
I stand there and I look at him.
I see you are brave enough to answer my challenge.
Sure.
He jumps off of the treehouse and lands perfectly. His teddy bears and other animals rally around him.
I know they're just teddy bears, but it's still kind of frightening when there's so many of them.
I'm frightened.
So,
Have
what
you
did
brought my bard?
No, actually we haven't, because you're a 10-year-old.
I am an evil wizard. Evil wizard Sean. Now, you have not seen the might of my forces.
Yeah, I'm not scared of a pink bunny rabbit.
Mr. Cuddles over there has a limp.
Mr. Fluffington experienced a dire battle in his youth and left him with a limp. I would thank you not to call attention to it.
I point my finger, and my foe is scoured in hellish flames, stoked by my own anger and pain.
Mr. Fluffington goes up in a puff of fire and is reduced to cinder and ash.
I kind of feel bad for him.
I don't.
Fluffington, no! You fiend!
I'm frightened.